Yeah, go ahead and get, yeah. Yeah, that works. Perfect. Okay. Oh my god, everyone's here. Alright, when you're ready.
Shall we?
Your Majesty.
Double talking.
Mm-hmm. What a power play, half sticking it all the way down. I love it. Raven, go ahead and come back a little. You're way ahead of everyone else. Thank you. A little further back. Perfect.
Day, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Lord Ion.
Welcome. We have a lot to talk about.
I'm sure we do.
You what? You're here.
What was your name again?
I am Hybris. I am the founder and operator of
Heard
Atris.
a lot about you.
Sure.
So, how would you like to have this done?
Just up the stairs, if you wouldn't mind. You wish for
Of
your
course.
guard to wait at the bottom of the stairs, otherwise they are welcome to stand nearby. Whatever is your comfort.
That'd be fine, you're safe here.
I think it's fine if they can wait below the stairs.
Understood.
Well, would you like to lead the way?
Of course. You're here.
Advisor, you're allowed to stay with me.
And they'll be the ones primarily. Alright, hello there. That should be it.
Sure, you know why we're here.
I know of it, yes. However, part of this meeting that we had hoped to arrange was to ask a number of questions and try to further evaluate the situation surrounding your subordinate's request. Understood. If you don't mind, I would like to ask that a few of our agents ask questions, as they will be the ones primarily assisting you, rather than myself. I am only a guide and coordinator.
Understood.
Allow me to step forward. Majesty. Alright, my name is Ion. To begin with, thank you for coming here today. In response to our request for additional information and to be able to ask the questions we need to in order to help your... First and foremost, I wanted to try to get a better understanding of how it is that your kingdom functions in terms of culture and way of life, things that people should know upon entry to your kingdom.
Well, my kingdom is interesting, to say the least. Most everyone born is magic users, as you know. They will be gifted. They have the light within them, or that's what we like to call it. And around a certain time, when they graduate their schooling, they will get. We have a crystal that basically shows what affinity we have. Whether in the rank they will be put in. We are mostly peaceful. Don't really want to interfere with too much, just left to our own devices.
It was brought to our attention that there appears to be an opposing settlement that is causing some trouble outside of your kingdom's walls and outside of your territory. Could you elaborate on that for us?
Well, they came to us one night, and we let them in. Told them that they could enjoy our plentiful nation, right? As guests, of course. And when they came around, some of our villagers, it felt uneasy, as a lot of them lost their magic. And a nation that's built on magic, that is not very safe. So we escorted them out as to not cause a scene. But they've been patrolling and getting closer to our nation every single time.
Have these patrols increased, or have they progressed any since Lady Evelyn last spoke with us?
They've gotten closer to the walls, yes. They're more frequent.
A detail that Lady Evelyn spoke about in our previous conversation was that there was a figure spotted with the patrols, some type of shadow figure. Can you elaborate that on
Yes.
in any way?
As far as I am aware, every patrol has one cloaked figure. It's the same as the one night they were let in.
Has your guard been able to figure out any type of correlation between the theft of magic and this figure, or the patrols that are slowly growing any closer towards your kingdom?
Yes. So they have set up a small settlement. It used to be decently far away from us, but it has expanded, and each patrol will go back to there.
In regards to the theft of magic, have they seen any return of their magic since that incident?
Comes right back. It comes right back after the
It comes back after they leave.
Okay. And then the overall health of those individuals now, are they okay? They're well.
just fine.
They're able to do their day-to-day.
They are just fine.
Have you been able to make any contact with the settlement since we last spoke to Lady Evelyn?
No.
No. They refuse.
Do you know why it is that they've refused any type of contact?
No. Not that I am aware of.
Question brought forward by one of our agents. Do you have any type of... I guess I should backtrack. It was brought to our attention that you mandated that they not be allowed back into the kingdom. Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes, but that is for fear of my own people's safety, rather than anything else.
This mandate, was there a mutual agreement between both parties, and is there any type of documentation to support this mandate?
They will not talk to you. They refuse to talk to us.
They refuse.
But as far as your kingdom goes, you do have documentation to support the mandate when it was decreed?
Absolutely.
Alright.
If it's for safety, if I didn't, someone could walk out and have their magic taken.
Mass hysteria.
As far as the opposing settlement goes, do you have any information about that settlement? Their people, their leaders, their social structure, anything that we can go off of?
You wouldn't spy on them, and they will not talk to you.
They still won't talk to us, and we've tried to spy on them, but it's never succeeded.
So, in order for us to best help you, we're gonna need more information in regards to this opposing settlement. The ones who keep sending out the patrols, so on and so forth. Can you tell us anything about their patrols, as far as equipment, skills, weaponry, anything that they use while they're out on patrols, the things that we can keep an eye out for?
Well-formed militia.
Try to approach the settlement and try to speak to them and try to understand their side of things, so that our people aren't in any type of danger or unawares.
Well-armored.
As far as I'm aware,
Broadswords, shields.
broadswords with shields.
Okay. Alright. And the additional cloaked figure.
Always.
Okay then. That being said, how would you like us to best approach this situation? We can take a diplomatic approach for this, which we prefer. Or we can try to have both parties brought to, I guess, a mutual meeting place, some type of neutral ground, so that both sides can try to talk.
Your call from here on out.
I understand that this is a detriment to you, since this would leave you vulnerable, but if both parties are unable to communicate in some fashion, we're not going to be able to get anywhere productive towards what it is that I would see, or at least I would believe, you want as an end result, which I don't believe you want any type of bloodshed, which, to my understanding, based on the information given, is a likelihood should they continue to provoke with these patrols that continue to go out.
Yes, we would like them to leave. Not come near our kingdom at all.
Okay?
Stay as far away from us as possible.
It's pretty hard to try. In the event that we cannot convince them, is there anything that we should notify them of in regards to your kingdom and what it is that you all have set forth as precedent?
As much as I don't want to, but we will take that land back.
Am I to understand that they have already intruded upon your territories?
Yes, with their patrols and everything else. There's no reason you should be bringing an armed militia on any kingdom's grounds without notifying its leader.
Okay then, those were all the questions that I had at this time. If anyone else has questions, please feel free. Thank you.
Step up.
I wondered if you are aware of the make of their armament. Some among us have allergies to metals,
You'd assume it's steel.
so this would be good to know beforehand.
From what I can tell, it is just steel.
Thank you.
If anyone has any questions, now's the time.
Yes, if you will be going into the lands, anything that you want to know.
Are the magical capabilities of this other nation known?
Not that I am aware, no.
Understood.
Well done. If there are no further questions, there are a few things I wish to discuss with you more privately, but until that time, is there anything else you wish to say to them before we conclude this discussion?
Thank you for helping us. That is all.
Well done.
You can go ahead and dismiss me, and I'll go ahead and
But all will
dismiss
give
the
us
knights.
space.
You're dismissed.
I'm gonna leave this.
Guardsmen, you may socialize, intermingle if you wish. The queen will be a few more. Just realize you haven't been welcomed outside of this room, so don't go venturing outside of the 2 rooms that we've been in. Unless everyone's just gonna pass us by and not invite us in.
Wouldn't surprise me if they did.
I hated there was a part of me that was hoping that Faye would have stepped forward because she has a dagger on her. No name. They will not talk to us.
I feel sad.
What is he looking at? Well, I guess there'll be no socializing.
We prefer to wait for Queen Janine.
Of course, Her Majesty will take as long as she wants. FFS. I can't believe I just said that, but
Welcome. Eh?
we're on their land.
Guess they just don't like people in suits.
I guess too formal.
Perhaps.
I was really hoping that this would have gone more conversationally, but
Sometimes things let you down.
I'm not let down. I had a bunch of friends show up. I love you all.
We'd still socialize together.
That's true. Yes.
True.
It hasn't been boring.
That's what I was saying. Is like, did anyone bring the magic dice with them? You can play dice.
Nope, I don't have it on this avatar. I just realized that we're talking in Discord and Shira's trying to have a conversation. I'm going to go back up there and stare at Hybris.
A pleasure to meet you. I am Hybris. Miss Evelyn is eager to speak with you. If you wish, there is nothing more I believe I need to discuss. Again, thank you for coming here. I wish you and your subordinates a peaceful trip home. Thank you.
Your forgiveness, My Majesty.
Yes, Evelyn.
I was just coming up to attend to you. The our host all went into another room, so
Got it. Well, we are guests here, right? Are we not allowed to follow them?
we were not invited.
I see. A shame.
This is a nice building.
It is. It's very nice design.
Should we do our usual guard squad?
I fucking hate it. The guard squad thing. Form up. Close enough. All right. I assume that we're to leave now. Thank you, Your Majesty, for coming here. Theo.
They aren't really the talkative
Trust you,
group.
Evelyn.
No.
But let's not have this happen again.
Yes, Your Majesty. Yeah, I'm gonna get a firm tongue lashing when I get home.
That's an Evelyn in your hip.
It's a new way of walking. All right, respawn. I am so sorry.
I fully just started doing texture work in the middle of that.
You know more about this than I
It
do.
really didn't take that long.
I was tempted for a lot of questions.
Every time
Yeah.
I was
Sitting there,
answering a
it's like-
question, I was answering a question to myself.
Yes, but it's impolite when someone asks to have you answer the questions and then you say, "Oh, we'll talk to my advisor. He knows more." When you were
Well-
specifically asked, even of a coin.
Well, you're prim and proper. You're the queen. You're supposed to do that.
Right, and the advisor, of course, is going to
I
have
an
the
advisor,
information.
Then I was here.
True.
Well, oh god, I hate that knee cop.
That was
I know.
really interesting.
Next time will be better, because
Of course.
Maybe.
so now that we're back here, and I guess more lore. So next time they're going to meet the Dawn's Enclave and the Knights of the Dawn. They are all warriors and have no magic and are against magic. They don't like magic. It's messy stuff, and everything can be handled with
sorcery is this?
exactly. So yeah.
So, racists against magic users.
Absolutely, and they'll be completely belligerent. They're
My favorite type.
Shenanic will be playing the leader of that group. So that will be interesting. Very interesting.
Oh. NPC roles are done?
Sorry? Do what?
NPC roles are done, I guess?
Say that one more time. NPC roles
Or
what?
is there more
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Y'all are done.
done?
Yep. You can head out.
Okay.
You've taken the throat. It's now mine.
If you go in Viz and stay absolutely quiet and don't interfere, I guess you could go in and listen. I'm gonna go eavesdrop because I like to see how things are going.
I love eavesdropping.
Decrepit man.
Yes.
The old decrepit man who might just be a husk stayed by magic.
And that's played by Doc Kelso.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah. So if
Oh
so,
I was fully prepared to answer any question that they were asked.
yep.
I was just answering the questions to
Mhm.
myself at this point.
Low-key, they asked some things where I straight up didn't know the.
Myself and Conto have a patient. I can't go into full.
What a bee's nest they've handed us.
Yeah.
How lovely.
Yeah, they left with quite a huff and a stomp.
Oh, did they?
Something they didn't like hearing.
Fun!
Wait, they left.
Very quickly.
Want they to
I
socialize?
guess.
I think I heard the queen
maybe
say,
Miss
"Evelyn, let's
Hypris.
not do this again," or something like that.
Oh.
I guess Miss Hypris's logic was a little bit too deep for her.
Yep, maybe.
We could inquiry.
Actually, that is safer right now, considering they
Hypris
were
didn't
left.
notice, but I don't know.
Well, I feel better knowing there's not, 6 suits of pure metal that I don't know what it's made out of out there. That's always fun.
Potentially.
Let's see if she's still up there then. I'll take a peek.
They're
I'm gonna go with you.
back at the moment.
All the agents were surprised to find out that we left. And then Yin comes in and is like, yeah, they left with a huff and a stomp. Something about the queen saying, let's never do this again. So,
damn.
they're playing a game of telephone now. This is fantastic.
Oh,
The game of telephone
no.
of that's
Yeah.
not what the queen said at
Oh,
all.
yeah, but that's the fun part.
That's the fun
Yeah,
part.
I know. I know.
No.
Welcome to fucking political RP.
It's a nightmare
Yeah.
for everyone
I'm usually
involved.
a part of corporate RPs, so
Fair.
it's about the
Oh,
same.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, no, it's a special kind of funny because you just get to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
So-
It fuels my soul because I like chaos, but sometimes I can't make it myself, and other people just do it for me.
I'm curious. So Zeke and Ion are waiting to talk to Hybris because Hybris is talking to Calliope. I'm curious to see what Hybris says because Hybris basically excused us. It was like, you may leave now. At least that was my my view on it or perception of it.
Unless you would prefer to.
Either one of us.
Understood. I will let the two of you discuss it.
I'll leave you to them, but thank you.
Miss Abros?
Yes, was it
Heard they didn't like something they heard.
And then they left with a huff.
I don't believe so. I believe they are concerned about what I'm not entirely certain yet.
Oh,
There
that's
are a
Brim's
number of
camera.
Curiosities in the testaments that they gave.
Hmm. Ooh,
But I
ooh.
believe if we are to further uncover what is happening here, we will need to speak with their neighbors.
What?
Okay.
I guess they want action right away then. Well,
Oh,
considering.
fun. Lovely.
Business, baby.
Well,
There was like a reaction.
Snooping, I'm curious, considering I heard our guest had left in quite a huff.
I don't believe in such a huff, but I believe they were hoping for a more swift and decisive reaction from us.
No.
Given that this is a political dispute, I am not one to make such a rash decision.
Interesting.
Was it? Will be interesting.
That's what I said.
is there anything that we should be made aware of, considering you had alone time with the queen?
I simply informed her of our next steps, that we will be sending a group to go and speak with the settlement.
Did we get a name of the settlement?
Fortunately, she said that they were unable to get a name from them, and since then have been unable to make contact.
That's why it's so scary.
It is rare for someone to be so stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, we were theory crafting in the common room as to why that could be, so.
I suppose. What I mean to say is that there is far more to be learned from this situation, and from past ones, we can compare. But until such a time, a team makes contact with them, we will simply have to guess.
Okay. So we're just going to have to prep them as possibly best we can and hope for the best. What information we can get.
So long as we approach peacefully, I do not predict a harsh reaction, perhaps defensive, wary. But ultimately, I do not perceive a strictly violent reaction from this other group.
Depends how you come at them.
But they are stealing mana, though, and magic. This is unusual. Don't you think?
Almost seemed like she said that the magic returned after a period of time after the individuals left, which makes me believe it's some kind of suppression.
Ah, there's the key word.
Or if it is that.
Maybe a natural affinity that may just be on the people that they might not be aware about. If they said it's not magical.
True.
Gifted to lose it is terrible.
As she said, it gives them their rank. Almost like they were.
Like losing your hands.
Remember what I said earlier? That theory? Somebody shows up with something you can't deal with. Why wouldn't you want them removed immediately?
And again, I said it.
To bombard the place.
Flaw within their system that they've been so endowed with generations that they have not seen the possibility like this arising.
To think closely about what she said about the culture and the importance of magic to them. That being said, we will just have to try to get the other side of the story. Miss Shiro.
Possibly the best idea.
So, with that being said, just on the off chance that it affects all mana and magic, we should send a split party. Those who are technology users, along with average
Yes, baby.
armaments.
Yes.
A moment of your time, please.
Or if we can
Even
figure out
though
something.
Slade is hard-headed, usually, he would be valuable, as they probably can't disrupt him. He just needs to learn that he's there for information gathering, and not...
Calliope has made a request for a number
individual
of
does run a
monikers
business.
to be used for medical purposes.
So
I will file
he
this
should know his way around words.
However, Kanto and Calliope will be handling the management of this issue as they have
You
already
would think.
This
And I
is
mean, I
related
trust
to an
him a
issue
portion.
that I have encouraged Calliope to speak to you on.
But he doesn't
All
need
I'm saying
I think he'll tread lightly if we let him know.
in this particular scenario, yeah. But
So those who don't stand out, but also those who can, so... And maybe even those who are blatantly.
I'm trying to remember my notes and the information that I gathered myself.
I believe you and Slade could pass for not magically inclined, so that works. Do you need to be in an area that has magic? Do you get sick if it's not in there?
Are you talking
For example, if you were to walk into a null zone.
I don't know. You're kind of unique magical.
I don't suppose I know much about that.
For example,
When you
I guess
run
this is
out
the
of
best way to
mana,
understand it.
does that weaken you to a point where you can't keep your form because you change, right?
I can't use illusion. What I am right now is
Then again, I always just considered it natural, but I suppose shapeshifting from one form to another, although I've always been able to do that, would be considered magical? I'm not sure.
Depends on
Perhaps
the
I would
creature,
keep the-
or species, or being.
Perhaps
Even
I
if
would
only
keep my
slightly.
human traits because I was born.
I
Right?
know. Problem.
So it should be safe, just
But
instead.
it's not that different. Although the balance with the tails is very different.
So it just disrupts spellcasting, so it shouldn't do anything negative to you. What about you, Cheryl, being, well, I mean, you're mostly
Hello.
physical anyways, besides moving between planes.
This one should be fine physically, but she would not be able to spirit walk.
If her magic was unavailable.
However, if this
Alright.
one was already in the spirit world before entering the area, she would stay there, but she could not become material again.
And is that bad for you?
It is not detrimental, at least health-wise. It simply means I would not be able to assist if things became confrontational. However, if this one was already spirit walking, she could do reconnaissance while the rest are meeting with them and keeping them distracted.
Could work if there's anything, documents or notes. We should prepare maybe something for Shiro, then.
This one will say that she cannot carry things back into the spirit world with her.
But if you come back and take it, you can take it back with you.
If this one lives in a physical form, then yes, she could take it. But this one does not know how to bring another person or object into the spirit world unless it has been attuned.
Alright.
This one supposes she could take pictures with her phone. Could possibly work.
Record any documents.
Well, no, that
I
would
can.
not. That would not work because this one would have to shift back into a physical form in order to take her phone out to take pictures. But if her magic is being suppressed, she cannot do that.
That's assuming the
This one-
entire area of the encampment suppresses it.
A worst case scenario, this one would simply have to remember what she finds.
Alright, shouldn't be too hard. Maybe
You
along
don't need
with
me to put anything on the orders for medical. I'm doing it now, apparently.
just the normal stuff that I have running low.
Yeah. Any materials you need in specific?
Nothing specific. My stores are pretty well stocked at the moment.
Then I get to just put this on the desk and be done.
Oh, actually, that is something I didn't need.
I might have to go out and buy more berries. A lot of my experiments with them for the mana potions have led to a lot of waste, but that's how it is when I'm trying it first time. Those I have to go out and get myself.
Sorry, something I just researched, it came up. Something called... the shift? Something called the prism.
What is this in relation to?
I should pay attention to the magic, so I did a little digging to see what I could figure out about the magic within Al's Hollow, and it looks like they have some kind of artifact that's relative to light magic.
That's
They
correct.
did mention that people have the light within them. However, this one assumed that that was just a metaphor.
No, something's going on there, but I'm not entirely sure.
I thought it was
Got-
a religious context thing.
I mean,
Would it be
For people to worship the light.
would it be unwise for us to also subtly perform reconnaissance on the kingdom of Al's Hollow as well? It is possible there are things that they are not telling us.
I wouldn't say it's out of the question, but I'd definitely say be on your guard. They'll probably be looking for us to look into them. All things
This one
considered.
I think as long as we go with, we need to learn more about their culture so that when we
Keep in mind,
Do
when
the-
you go to any kingdom like that, they may have already told their people certain things through whatever mannerism they want to use, be it
that's true.
public mandate, through keeping certain things off of record, or out of documentation through their libraries, whatever public or private they may be, or they may have even written up stories. For example, I've got one search result here that's telling me of some kind of tale about that inner light. Something about if they don't learn how to control it, children are being taught that the light will melt through them, which I don't know what the hell that means. But you can probably figure that probably kept children in line for years.
That is concerning.
It'd be so much easier if we could just go and talk to the citizens, but
I'm sure you could. I don't see why
and
not.
I just mean if they are told to either not talk to us, or lie to us, ignore us.
There's always a chance someone could lie.
There is.
Even
always a possibility.
the queen could be lying. We could always get in there and see that these are just normal people. No, that's hopefully unlike, and this is more a misunderstanding than lying, but we don't know.
And we won't know until we get there. But things to keep an eye out. This is, as far as I can see from the information that I've pulled, kingdom is based around light magic and that artifact that I told you about. I guess somewhere within their halls, it's been used for ceremonies and some sort of trials.
What?
As far as I can tell.
Did I come into?
Research and
I
development?
did a little digging.
About the kingdom?
Yeah.
About Owl's Hollow, yes.
Okay.
I work fast. What do we want from me?
Wish you would work fast in putting them into your emails to us.
Ouch.
I just got the information, baby. Alright, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll send it to you later today.
Built-in keyboard
I'll send
into
it to
your
you.
arm.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
This is excuses.
I'll send it to you later today.
It is simple excuses, Mr.
You know what? That's fine. Look, regardless,
Mr.
the point being, the information. Is the entirety of their kingdom. They've got fables and fairy tales that are dictating certain things, like if they don't control the light within them, it's gonna melt right through them. Artifacts being used in ceremonies and sorts of trials. I guess in that process of helping dictate what kind of affinity it is that individuals within their kingdom are going to have. So I'm assuming
It dictates every aspect of their life, most likely.
something. Why focus on the magic? Why focus on the magic? Okay.
You have a
Yeah.
question before we...
Go.
So when are we, going to do that?
Let me see here. Let me
Are
pull
we
up my schedule.
today?
Let's see here.
Is this a negative?
You know, honestly,
How much I need to manage my stress?
I do not believe we would have a fleet today.
no, you're gonna go right now. Right now, you're packing your bags and no, you're leaving. No, you're leaving. To be honest with you, as far as I'm concerned, you guys will be leaving for, I guess, a little bit of a while. Best that I figure here is probably have to head out here in a couple of days. That should give you guys time to do research on your own, and come further and talk, discuss whatever it is that you guys think is going on, and come up with an effective strategy on talking and communicating with the people of the settlement, so that way we don't alert anybody to any ulterior motives that we have, or trigger any ulterior motives that they might have in their pockets.
Good. That means I don't have to... And anxiety barf right now. At least.
You're gonna anxiety
I feel
burst later?
anxiety.
Should I buy you a personal bucket?
No. What? No. I'm fine.
I'm just making sure.
What? An anxiety bucket? What the
It
fuck?
might be helpful. I don't know. Just whatever you can to support. I'm just here to help.
An emotional support bucket? What?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Everybody.
All right. Look, you guys know what the business is now. I will pass this information to you as best as I can. What information I've gathered. If you guys come up with any information that you find on your own, please let me know. All right. If we can keep all this stuff together and then we can sift through it, we might be able to figure out what's going on here. If there is any type of ulterior motive at play. Okay? Everybody good? Good.
I'm fine. I'm not mission deployable right now. So.
I mean, I know that, but I mean, I'm
useless
just
information to
that wasn't even the question. I was asking if you were good.
No, technically. I still
No,
have organ
technically.
failure.
Alright, well
Thank
then-
you for asking.
All right. Well then, what can I do for you, Dr. Kennedy?
Again, if
I
any
get
of
you a
you
cup
have a
of tea.
cure for Fey organ failure, let me know, but I don't think none of you
You know what? Honestly, I've never
The
experienced the like.
best cure is laughter.
Mm-hmm.
That is very true, yeah. And it is at least keeping the energy up.
She could sit on a match between me and a hybris having chess and logic
I
conversations.
know you
That's always
lose.
funny to watch.
Yes, because you'd lose quite quickly, actually.
Ouch. It's
You know,
not
one time I
well,
watched
seems-
Iris put herself in a losing state just so she could be in a winning state and then tell her opponent that she was losing
One
on
point.
purpose.
It's like you,
highly intelligent.
you are like a yarn ball being put to a horde of cats half the time. That is when you engage into logical conversation.
Wow. But I learn a lot. I'm like a yarn ball that gets
Yes.
longer every time. Eventually the cat
For a
will run out of
person that is
energy.
a school graduate, I'm not even going to say high school or college. You are just a graduate.
Oh, damn. No, you're not far off. The academy was not very in the
Take this with someone from
academics.
a doctorate. Wait, you're ahead.
Is it called the Academy of Ass Whoopings? Because it sounds like the School of Hard Knocks.
Right.
It was a knight's academy. We trained magic and combat. And a little bit of
They teach social skills. If
political.
You had, classmates.
There was courses for that. They were optional.
Oh, they were optional.
Yes, not everybody qualified for them.
Oh, look at how useful they would have been now. Do you regret not putting it in your academic courses?
No, I regret being a farmhand boy when I first signed on, so they didn't give me the right to take the courses. There was when your name means what courses you can take.
That's just a flawed academic system at that point.
That is definitely a flawed academic system.
Indeed was.
Very good. And there's your answer.
Yes.
Why don't you try going to like cram school out here? See how fun it is. Just for giggles.
I mean, I could. Well,
Try it, you
there's
might like
computer
it.
ones, right? Aren't there ones on the computer nowadays?
Yes. But I think you need in person.
handle a
It'd help with that
computer?
social skills.
All right, fair point. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
I'm glad we
Yeah,
found
but
this.
look, hey, here's the caveat, okay? If you go out,
Oh, lovely! Both of you can learn some common sense.
what the hell is that? You know what? This is some bullshit. I'm going.
I don't want to hear it
I'm
when I have to handcuff you to the
going.
medical bed.
I'm good enough at most.
You want to finish that
Okay.
sentence? That's what I thought.
Wow. Right. What type of course should I take then? What should I be looking for? Like
several.
I'm taking you
That's
away
not
for
helpful.
your.
Not that sassy.
midlife crisis.
You know, it's okay. He'll figure it out.
Not intentionally.
Figure it out.
Again, thank you. Y'all have a beautiful night. I really appreciate you coming out.
Have you had a talk with Mocha yet? The one in the hoodie? Mocha.
Were they asking after me?
No, it just she
They've
stated
met,
that she was
that's
a type of kitsune. Well, I know they've met, but they were a type of kitsune. I was wondering if you guys had time to
Yes.
talk.
We actually met last time they were here, and they asked me some questions. I didn't really sit down and get into the nitty gritty of it, but the fact that she had asked, "Are you a slave as well?" Was concerning.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yes,
Because of
apparently
course.
where she's from.
Zune are slaves. So that was slightly concerning.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay
The fact that I'd never heard of it means that whatever type of kitsune she is probably going to have some differences to what I had.
Either that or wherever she was
Probably.
from is completely on its head.
Yeah, I had some
Yeah.
gatherings. If she would like us to go and check that area out, though.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Why is he covered in blood? Again.
Who?
Slade.
Hi.
I waited till you guys finished your goddamn meeting. Alright, let me just go to medical and clean this up.
Why?
Mhm.
Why? What happened?
What do you mean, why?
We'll find out later.
We'll find out later. Go, clean. Now, you are a hazard.
Go clean. You're gonna splotch us
Clean and stop
around.
getting blood on the floor.
Health code violation.
Oh.
Jeez, please, man.
It's fine, the drones will clean up after him. I just don't like hearing him whir around. At least the floor's not damaged this time around. The entryway all the way to his room.
Yeah,
Some
there
type
was
of construction rebar.
Yeah,